Final 9 seconds, everybody on their feet. Proctor grinning ear to ear. And for Duke, the dynasty continues. They've won their 22nd ACC title. 59-49 the final score as they beat Virginia. And for Jon Scheyer, in his first season, he's an ACC champion as a head coach. The first in the history of the conference to do it as a head coach and a player.
It's an incredibly special moment when you are champions. And, you know, we're ACC tournament champions. Everybody's in the field, and you're the ones that are cutting down the nets. For me, the most special was just to be able to embrace with the players, you know, with all we've gone through, for them putting their faith in us, and to come here and go through the whole course of the season and to lead to that point. It was a special feeling I'll never forget. And I told our guys, that banner will be in Cameron forever. You will forever have a championship banner in Cameron. And, you know, putting up banners is what our program has always been about and will be about. And so really proud of them, and it was a special moment to share it with them on the court.
Inside Young, what a quick find. Here's a double team, opposite corner, a cutter, and Grandison. Oh, he'll dunk it! My goodness! As they lead wire to wire in a romp. 4 seconds to get it across. Filipowski puts it on the deck, gets it across. Now a numbers advantage. Whitehead floating in for two more. Off the left window, and the lead back to 7. Crazy works his way to the right, wants to drive. Hop step, forced it up, off the window. Counted it a foul! Jeremy Roach in takeover mode down the stretch yet again.
Well, in each of the Pitt, Miami, and Virginia games, one, we were playing great teams. You know, you're playing 3 tournament teams back to back to back. And for each one, it required a different level of focus and mindset. You know, Pitt is a team that can really spread you out. They shoot a lot of threes, so you have to play them differently. Where Miami, they're really athletic, they get up and down. And then Virginia is more of a grind and more of a half-court game. So to be able to adjust for each one and have the focus and the preparation, that's what was so special to me. And for a young team to have that, I think it's a credit to how much they've grown and the fact that we don't look at them as freshmen anymore. I'm so proud of the development of this team, and really I don't know the exact moment that it clicked, but for us, we've just steadily improved through the course of the season, and I just love the connectivity that our group has had, not just on the court. It's really started off the court with the conversations they have about the game, about our team, about their roles, and that's really led to great trust on the court, and you can see that with not just our defense, but also our offense. We've been big on the details, and our players have, before every game, they have a players-only film session. And if you were in our locker room, before we talk to them as coaches, our guys are in there talking about personnel. They're talking about actions that they're going to run. They're talking about how to play on offense. And that ownership is really what's carried the day for us. It's not just playing hard and playing competitive, because the team you're playing is playing hard and also competing. It's that's the minimum, and then it's the details. Then it's understanding how to make the right read and all the things we go through in a scouting report and a game plan.
Franklin knocked away by who else? Filipowski. Duke, when challenged, answers again with its defense, turning defense into offense. And Kyle Filipowski has at least one hand on that MVP trophy.
Flip had a terrific ACC tournament run. he just was so competitive and also assertive from the beginning. You know, he shot the first 2 games, I think he was 16 of 19 from the field, and he was making the right plays. He's rebounded, and you know, to come out the last game against Virginia, and you know, the first time we played him, he got knocked back, and this time, he was a completely different player. He set the tone right away. He established how the game was going to be played, and him and Jeremy really carried us down the stretch just with their scoring punch. And he had as good of a freshman performance that I've ever seen. Right there with Zion Williamson. I think those 2 guys are, you know, Jason Tatum had a great run. Like it was right there on par with what those guys did to lead us to win a ACC tournament championship. For our group, there's been a lot of motivation this year. We've gone knocked back at times and had some losses that we didn't want to have, but it created even a greater edge. It created a greater sense of urgency going in as a 4 seed, as opposed to, you know, being the 1 or the 2. So when you have the opportunity to play those teams that you've lost to in the past, you know, the guys we've recruited, they're competitive. They don't want to lose again, and you can see that extra motivation, that extra layer of competitiveness in all those games. And you know, now I told our guys, once you show that, then you have to have it all the time.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Gatorade and our commitment to fuel tomorrow. By Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires. And by Coke Zero Sugar. With zero sugar and refreshingly delicious, is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself.
I need to try it first.
A big bow box says a lot about a person. Like they have a mighty hunger, a powerful thirst, and take tailgating very seriously. Game day and beyond, grab a football-ready big bow box.
The buzzer beater, that moment when time stands still. Our collective breath held as the ball hovers above the rim. But almost a third of those shots were set up by a passer who made the smart choice. Throwing an assist takes trust, IQ, and total confidence in your decision. And the greatest one? My pass to Leitner in '92 wasn't too bad. Continental, the smart choice in tires.
At Therabody, we believe that everybody deserves a chance to keep going, keep dancing, keep celebrating, and reuniting.
It's never too late to rise. You got that fire in you. It's never too late to rise.
Because everybody is a Therabody.
A big bow box says a lot about a person. Like they have a mighty hunger, a powerful thirst, and take tailgating very seriously. Game day and beyond, grab a football-ready big bow box.
I need to try it first.
Concentrate. Forget what they say, cause we're beating the odds today. They can't dismiss you. You can't be tossed away. You know what to do, follow it through, try not to lose. Focus. 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 Focus.
We've had a personalized program for each one of our guys, and they have a routine that they like to get in. We don't require you have to come in at a certain time. They work with the assistant coaches on different windows that they can come in according to their class schedule. And so for our guys, whether it's in the morning, before practice, after practice, or at night, they'll get something in every single day with our coaches individual-wise. And that's a huge reason I think you've seen a lot of development on the court from our guys. The other thing is we give a lot of individual feedback. So after every game, they'll get something from one of our coaches on feedback, whether it be, hey, loved how you moved here, you need to do this more, or this is a read you're missing, just to watch the film. And then you add on the team sessions that they have as just players. And all those things I'm talking about are outside of what we do as a team and what I do with our guys during the practice time.
This is every morning workouts and lifts. Shout out to Amile, shout out to Spencer, shout out to Stanley, shout out to managers. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for being here in the morning. Let's get work. Yes, sir.
Get loose. Hooks. Good. Good, 2. Good, going left. Yep. Roll. Good, go get it. Bring it in. Other side. Come on. Strong moves. Run these off. Good, 3. Coming to set the cross screen. I hit. You work your way around. Going that way, Spin. Spin, dribbling through. You hitting in the post. Remember, 2 big dribbles. Catching with your chest, big. Going over the left shoulder, the right hook. All right, be big. Good. Need to stop. Good, be big. Stay down, stay down. Good, good. Don't rush it.
I think the biggest thing he did was, he wanted to work. And, I think he knew that he had to start doing more, You want more, you do more. And so me and him started working out every morning. At first it would just be me, him, and a manager, and we would just be, kicking each other's butt, making rebounding drills, layup drills, finishes, threes, just building his confidence. And then we added Stanley Borden and Spencer Hubbard, and they've been huge. So we work on defense. We work on, offensive rebound, defensive rebound. We really hit, every part, of the game and things that he should be doing every day. And those guys have been, great in helping him get better. And I think it's the constant work that he puts in every day that has, not only built his confidence, but, helped him be ready and prepared when he gets out there and plays.
Dancing, drives on Nance, off the window, no, Lively to clean it up! Throw it down! Duke by 2, 1:32 to go! Throw into the paint, he goes, bounce pass, oh, what a find to Lively! For a 2-hand stop. Roach in the paint, lob it to Lively, and he knows what to do. They lob it up to Lively, catches underneath, reverse dunk, big time off the left. 2 left to right, leave it for Blakes, back to Lively to rock the rim.
Man, some days it started up at 8 o'clock. Now it's kind of usually going around 8:30, right around that time. But we stay in the gym, being able to just block out the noise, block out all the craziness you hear outside of these buildings, outside of the people that you truly care about, always got something to say. But I know me and Mill just been in the gym. We've been working. We've just been trying to make my game better and just trying to learn from it, being able to make sure he's helped me with the physicality. He's helped me with being able to throw the first punch instead of being hit first. He's helped me with my shot. He's helped me with multiple things all on and off the court.
The work that our guys have put in has been spectacular. It's also what's required. And, one of the things along the way when you have a young team, they're still learning what the requirement is of what the workload is, what the preparation, the sacrifice, how you're taking care of your body. And, I don't know that we've fully had that figured out at the beginning of the season. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time to understand not just how hard you have to work, but are you working smart? And that's something that we spend a lot of time discussing, helping them with, and they've taken great ownership with their preparation.
I know the car accident wasn't technically your fault.
But we,
as the insurance company,
deny this claim.
We might fix your car.
But medical bills?
Pain and suffering?
Lost wages?
You're asking for a lot.
Oh, you've got a lawyer.
This conversation is over.
Tell the insurance company you mean business. Call on the Hurt Line, the law offices of James Scott Farron, right now.
People have trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments since 1946. That's because we're family owned. We treat everyone who walks through our doors or visits our website as a part of our family. We have a beautiful selection of jewelry and watches for any occasion. We offer free shipping and returns, as well as multiple payment options to make sure you find the perfect gift. See why people have trusted Reed's Jewelers to celebrate their life's moments for over 75 years.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight, including Ford F-150 and the all-new Ford Super Duty. Or check out Ford Maverick and Ford Ranger. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford Tough truck can do for you, where there's a great selection in stock. Now, get F-150 with 3.9% financing for 72 months plus $1,500 bonus cash and take advantage of complimentary premium maintenance care offers.
Sizing up Christie, crosses over once, twice, the third time into the paint, floats it up. My goodness, he got it!
How many big plays can Jeremy Roach make, particularly on the offensive end, driving into that congested Michigan State defense and finishing?
Looking to the left, instead he'll drive at the free throw line. Looking inside, not there, out for more, 5 to shoot. Now Roach, a 3-ball. Good! Big time for Roach, and the lead is 4. 1:07 to go. Timeout, Michigan State.
I was watching the tournament last year, and he had a huge impact on their team winning last year. And just watching, I remember just thinking how excited I am to get over here and meet all the guys and just get to work with them. And
that sense of urgency. I mean, obviously, Coach K always had that sense of urgency. I mean, kind of just learning from him for these past 2 years. I mean, Coach K he's always had that sense of urgency, and just me kind of just learning, growing up, and just learning from him, being a sponge, absorbing as much game as I can from him, and that was really kind of the biggest thing that I learned from him. Just that sense of urgency you have to have on every game.
Last year in March, what Jeremy did set him up to have a spectacular junior year, and I think it got stymied at one point with his toe injury. That was a tough thing to overcome, but taking the time off was necessary. Since he's come back and been fully healthy, he's really taken what he did in March and using this as a launching pad. You see during the ACC tournament, scoring 20 points, 19 points in the second half against Virginia. That's Jeremy Roach in March, and we're going to need him to be Jeremy Roach in March going forward.
Roach for 3. He is so good in that spot on the left side where he can go to his right. But Jeremy Roach, this little throw and get ball screen, and when he's going to his right, he can be really dangerous.
Defended up top by Walker, crossed him over, back for Lively to the left, Jeremy Roach, 5 on the timer, Roach a pull-up 3, give it to him! The captain again.
Well, in order to win in March, you have to have great guards. And you think about our last 3 national championship teams. I'm going to steal a term from Fran Fraschilla. He did one of our games, and he made this comment, which I think sums up exactly what our team is and what we've had in the past. but it's co-pilots. You know, you don't just have one guy flying the plane, you have two. And there was Chris Duhan, Jason Williams. There was myself and Nolan Smith. That was Tyus Jones and Quinn Cook. And this year's team is Jeremy Roach and Tyrese Proctor. And we're fortunate to have another guy in Dereck Whitehead that can come in for either guard spot, and we still have that. And so the versatility of the guard position, the control of the game that Jeremy and Tyrese have had, they've shared ball handling responsibilities, they play to each other's strengths. That's been a fun thing to see develop through the course of the year.
I think it just starts with our friendship. I mean, we're so close off the court that at least what we do on the court. I mean, if he's got it going, I'm gonna give it to him. If I got it going, he's gonna give it to me. So, but we kind of just work off one another, and we give each other so much confidence out there. So I'm just glad he's out there with me in the backcourt. So
yeah, Jon's been great. Obviously a returning junior. You know, he's had such a good season here at Duke, and he's just taken me under his wing and just helped me with everything, on the court, off the court, being a leader. When he got hurt, I think that was a big thing for our team, next man up, and he sort of, gave me advice on stuff on the court to just help our team and help us stay together. So he's been, such a big influence to me in my first season here at Duke, and yeah, just really thankful for him.
So he's been a sponge ever since he got here from Australia. So me taking him under my wing, just giving him my experiences that I've been through, how to really navigate throughout the Duke system. So it's been fun, and I'm loving that he's right beside me.
Yeah, I think we both can play the point, which helps our team as, either one of us can push the ball in transition and start our offense. And I think when I'm at point, he can really score more, and he can get to his spots and elevate and shoot his little middies and get on the rim. And when he has the ball, I can space the floor and be a threat to shoot the three and to just find my spots on the floor too. So I think we both complement each other's games really well, and it just helps our team.
Again, Filipowski bumps, no call. Proctor for three. Got it. How did he find him? And he's having Jay. There's the low cross screen, and the pass, double teamed. A two-handed pass, cross court under the basket.
He's pushed in the back, no whistle. 10 to shoot. Cross court. Proctor a three. Give it to him.
The freshman drains one right in front of the Duke bench just when Duke needed it most, just under 8 minutes to go.
But Jeremy's been through it before, and so for Tyrese, he's a natural competitor. He has natural instincts. But he also, we're asking him to carry a big load. So, as we made that run, there were certain times where Jeremy would initiate a little bit more to take some of the pressure off of Tyrese. Jeremy being able to get downhill in the paint and create helps Tyrese where he can become a shooter as well, because he can really shoot and score, not just initiate offense and, play make. So I think they're complementary players of one another based on their skill set, and Jeremy's experience has been a big thing to help Tyrese.
I think the biggest thing is just trusting our work that we put in practice, and everyone has such a good trust with one another. I think that's a good thing that our group has. But as well, we've been through such an up and down season. I think early on in the season it helped us getting in so many close games, like with Kansas. I think it was our third game of the season. So just those types of games and environments that we played in before have really helped us and allowed us to strive in environments and close games at the back end of the season.
What's your Gatorade, bro? Yes, sir, from Punch. I remember way back when. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Cinema Brooklyn has done it. And everybody say, I remember way back when.
Start playing and never stop playing. You get the most from the game when you're having fun.
I remember way back when.
We still believe in the American dream.
A dream filled with promise. A dream filled with commitment to our neighbors and our communities.
Where we work hard and succeed together.
Where we take care of those who serve for us.
SRS delivers with integrity and purpose.
Through the fastest growing family of independents in the country.
Company by company.
Person by person.
Rooftop by rooftop.
SRS Distribution delivers more than building products. SRS delivers dreams.
There's a reason every Odyssey is named after the Odyssey. Because the world's most famous story isn't about staying put. It's about being there. So for those who want a story to tell, we have a world full of places to start.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight, including Ford F-150 and the all-new Ford Super Duty. Or check out Ford Maverick and Ford Ranger. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford Tough truck can do for you, where there's a great selection in stock. Now, get F-150 with 3.9% financing for 72 months plus $1,500 bonus cash and take advantage of complimentary premium maintenance care offers.
Duke Basketball 360, presented by Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires.
Directing traffic. Zubek comes to screen for him. He comes out to the top of the circle. Moves to the right. Down the right of the lane. Forces it up. No good. Tipped in over by Kyle Singler. He went over the top.
One special memory that I have is beating Texas in the round of 32 to advance to the Sweet 16. And that was the first Sweet 16 game I've ever been a part of. It took us until my junior year. We got upset in the first round my freshman year, and the second round my sophomore year. And so we learned the hard way just how hard it is to win in March. So for us, beating a really good Texas team to advance to Sweet 16 was a big step for us. And I thought that was necessary for the next year of understanding, all right, not only can we do that, but we can go all the way. And that's something I'll never forget. When you advance in March, one of the things I'm going to talk to our team about is understanding it doesn't matter whether you've won 9 games in a row, won 17 games in a row, lost 4 games. All that goes out the window. I've played against teams, coached against teams where they were playing their best basketball right before going into the tournament, or playing their worst basketball. And it's March Madness, man. It's one game. It's not a season, and you have to approach it that way, but still with the confidence of what we've learned and what we've taken with us, and the humility of what we have to do better, and understanding we have to be at our best for one game at a time, and then you win and advance, and then you'll figure out what's next.